It's your boy Mike, welcome back to another Dragon Ball Gekishin Squadra video. We have the season 4.3 patch notes now available, so let's go ahead and see everything that is here. So, hit is in the buff section. Maximum range was from 4.5 to 7. Is this just how it was before? All they do was revert the nerf? Wasn't the whole reason was because skill 2 was like buffed? I wonder why they reverted it. This is the reason why I wish that they would go ahead and tell us the reasons for buffing or nerfing these characters, because it would at least tell us what the mindset of them doing this is. Baby got a buff. Nice to see. Skill 1, forcibly, distance forcibly moved per hit went from 1 meter, 0.6 to 1.2, 1.2, and 0.72. To be fair, I think the third one hits a lot more than skill 1 and skill 2, or level 1 and level 2. Energy explosion, the cooldown decrease as well. The possession had total HP healed for ally heroes increased from 200, 180, 150 to 250, 225, 200. Again, this is because it hits so often that's the reason why. Time until target is released from possession after fully healing own HP, increased from 6 seconds to 8 seconds. Okay. I don't really think this is going to be like too prevalent, but this is definitely a nice thing to change. Skill 2 for Cooler has gone from 14 seconds to 12 seconds, 1.5 seconds to 2 seconds on the effect, and effect when the retaliation is active went from 3 seconds to 4 seconds. Number of hits while rotation is active went from 3 to 4. Okay. Again, just like another minor buff that I don't think is really going to change the placement too much of the character, but is a nice thing to see. Dude, oh my god, there's no way they buffed God Goku again, bro. Skill 2, Divine Rush, cooldown, decreased from 15 seconds to 12 seconds. Okay. Fierce God Slicer, damage of continuous damage hit increased from 110 to 130. He was already like, his skill on or his damage on skill 3 is actually really decent from what I've heard from all the, like, Zamasu mains, and having it where the damage is now increased on that, like Super Sharp Zamasu can be really dominant. Super Saiyan God Goku passive Red Fury went from 5 to 5, 6, 6, 7. Cooldown duration effect while buffed increased from 25 to 70. Super God Kamehameha decreased from 120 to 100 seconds. That like, his super attack felt like it was way too long too. So I agree with this change. The passive, the Red Fury, didn't feel like it lasted long enough for how much you needed to build it up. I also like this change as well. The cooldown effect, I feel like, was fine. I didn't think that needed to change. Is that it? That's it? No nerfs. So Super Saiyan God Vegeta's here. Broly is in tier 2. Hit is in tier 3. Divine Draws super cooldown reduction skill 2 changed so that the longer the original cooldown, the greater the amount time reduced. Super cooldown reduction skill 2 changed so that the longer the original cooldown, the greater the amount of time reduced. So was it just like a flat rate before, and then now it's like percentage based is what I'm assuming? I don't know. I wonder how that's gonna like actually work in the game. Trial heroes changed. Deborah, Daima Goku, Cooler, Super Saiyan 2 Caulifla, Krillin's Android 17. Android 17 is a really good option. Daima Goku too. Cooler might be better with his buffs as well. New Star Collection rewards have been added since oh yeah, because we went above. We went above the limit. Yeah, so like, there's definitely some characters I wish that they did change. To be fair, we saw it at Battle Hour. There was most likely not going to be any buffs or anything like that. Or like nerfs, I should say, because from what we saw, like, God Vegeta needed nerfs, right? From what we saw, there wasn't any characters that were really touched upon when we did like the pre-update showcase, I guess you could say, at Battle Hour. Like, no one was really changed, and I don't think a lot of people were trying out Zamasu. I don't think a lot of people, well, maybe people just didn't notice that God Goku got buffed. It could definitely be a thing. I didn't see anyone on Twitter talking about it or anything like that. But that is kind of sad that they didn't nerf anyone. Because I think that buffs are completely fine, but like characters' positions aren't going to change if you don't also make it where like the top of the list goes down too. You can't just make it where like the bottom continuously gets buffed and buffed and buffed without the top also getting nerfed a little bit as well. Or at least that's the way that I see it. Or else everyone's going to be crazy, you know? Kid Buu is also here. We can go ahead and see the animations real quick and then we'll go ahead and stop. So let's go over to the, oops, I meant to click on this. Dude, not the, I hate that F capsule summon. Is it F? Yeah, I don't like them at all. Storm Warcry, Point Blank Energy Wave, Kamehameha, Cruel Invader, yeah, all the other stuff is still here. Okay. So then I'm assuming there's also no bundles or anything like that in the shop for Kid Buu. That's kind of sad. They did it for God Vegeta. They did it for God... Well, not... Sorry, they didn't do it for God Vegeta. But they did it for God Goku and then you just stopped with them. I don't know why. Not too much of a change. Oh, you know what we could do? Let's go ahead and see. Well, I don't know if I would be able to like properly test that. I'm not gonna lie. We could just go ahead and double check, I guess. Let's try. Let's go into training and see. Oh, let me pause real quick while we get this. I just realized I can't check it because you can't set divine draws in there. So, whoops. We do also have the brand new. Oh wait, no, has that not started yet? No, that hasn't started yet. Okay. Well, all right. We'll just go ahead and end here. I think that the characters that they did choose to get the buffs were at least pretty good this patch. Baby definitely needed it. Cooler definitely needed it. Zamasu definitely needed it. It is kind of weird that Cell didn't get anything. Like, it looks like this was just a mainly tank focused thing. Hit. I don't know, man. I'm just gonna, I'll leave it at that. I really don't think that he needed a buff either. He still has one of the best ultimates for supports in the game. Other than Kid Buu now, I think. Super Saiyan God Goku, I also think was in a pretty fine position. I'd rather see the people on the top get nerfed than God Goku get buffed. And the Star Collection, all that stuff is fine. We'll have to see how the skill 2 cooldown reduction, Divine Draw actually looks like in the game. But either way, let me know what you guys think. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys have a great week. And hope to see you guys in the next one. Peace.